Hi, I'm Paul Friedman. I'm the founder of the Marriage Foundation, and hopefully you are a follower and you have subscribed and you will like this video. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get right into this very important topic. This is an important topic because I'm not going to address it precisely head on. I'm going to get underneath it so you have deeper understanding and you have the ability to actually use this video to do something. What's the sense of watching these videos and having your head filled with here's why, da 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 da, when you can't use it to improve your marriage? You're here to improve your marriage. Let's just be honest. Now, when I used to work with people live, and don't forget, I used to be a divorce mediator over 20 years ago before I shifted my practice. Trust me, being a divorce mediator is more lucrative, but it's not as rewarding. I'd much rather help you with your marriage. And we're going to use this topic. This topic is my husband needs space. What do I do? I'm going to use this only for the purpose of opening up your marriage a little bit. I want you to be really receptive. I want you to really think about what I'm sharing with you. The Marriage Foundation, we have saved thousands and thousands of marriages, and not just saved them, we turn them around. And it's true that now we're starting to train therapists mostly, but other people too who want to help others with their marriage on the ground, so to speak. But for now, this is what you have. So I'm going to give you the best of what we have, which is the best there is. Because our approach to marriage is holistic. It's about your marriage, not just this one thing. So if your husband wants space, and you use the term need space, what does he really need space from? The woman he married? No, don't put yourself down like that. And don't think your husband is going through a midlife crisis or going through a phase. It's not about him. And look, it's not your fault. Let me start out by saying that this is not your fault. We are not taught anything about marriage that is worth anything growing up. We're just not. We're primitive when it comes to understanding marriage. Now, I've redefined marriage, and people like this definition because it resonates. The definition of marriage, this is important for your topic. The definition of marriage is that it is an individual spiritual path that two soulmates take together. What the heck is he talking about? Well, you know that you're a soul or you wouldn't be soulmates, right? Essentially, you're a soul. In other words, who are you? What are you? You have a body, right? You know you're not the body. But did you know you're not the mind? You're not the mind. You're not your emotions. You're not how you see things. You're a soul. You have a body. You have a mind. And the mind has emotions. What you have is free will. You also have an awareness of yourself. You know, animals are not self-aware. Did you know that? You have an awareness of yourself, and you have something that is spectacular. You have an awareness of love. Not the emotion love, but love. This is the love that you experience when you see your children, when you're at the altar and you're saying, I do. And during those special times when you feel immensely connected to your husband, that's what you want all the time. You want that connection. It brings you happiness. It cannot not bring you happiness. We literally get married for happiness. We want to be happy. Yes, you fell in love with your husband, with your soulmate. He fell in love with you, his soulmate. And then what happened? Why, if you met your soulmate and you're living in harmony, in love, in happiness, oh, you're not. And there's the problem. We are not taught how to cultivate the love. And so what happens is the love becomes eclipsed with the day-to-day crap. It becomes eclipsed with our emotions. It becomes eclipsed with our desires, our expectations, our ideas. we lose sight of why we got married. The marriage is all about love. Love. Is that so hard a premise? No, it makes total sense. What happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. What happened was, and this is what happened, I was a divorce mediator. I saw it all. What happens is you have put aside the love in order to voice your opinion, to complain, to be critical, to express your expectations, to condemn. It just goes on and on. You became over familiar. That's how I encapsulate it. I identify 3 killers of marriage. Number 1 killer that I saw in every single couple who was getting a divorce, and everyone in the divorce industry knows this: over familiarity. You treat each other as if you can treat a dog. You're not respectful, you're not loving, you're not nice, you're not kind, you're not sweet, you don't express gratitude, admiration, you don't cultivate the love, you focus on what's wrong. And that's what's wrong, frankly, with how our world sees marriage. The world sees marriage as something to fix. We got this problem, we got that problem. The world doesn't see marriage for what it is. It's an institution of love. I call it the sacred space of marriage. Just the 2 of you living in this beautiful environment that only the 2 of you can influence. But as soulmates, because of overfamiliarity and other killers, you became cellmates. And now, why does your husband want space? Because he can't take it anymore. He can't take the complaining. He can't take the criticism. He can't take the lack of love. He married you for love. It's not your fault. No one told you about this. He married you for love, and it's hidden behind, well, da-da-da-da-da-da, and da-da-da-da-da-da, rather than, honey, I appreciate you so much. You're everything to me. Remember when you used to say things like that to him? It's not too late. Now look, you're going to learn a lot if you subscribe to this channel, so subscribe, but you got to go deeper. If he's in the place now where he's saying, I need space, add from your crap. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to make it personal, but from his point of view, it is personal. He's going, she's not nice. If he were to speak openly to one of his friends or something, and, he would say, man, I don't know, I fell in love with her, but she's changed. She's just not nice to me anymore. She doesn't treat me like she loves me. She doesn't even care about me. She only cares about da-da-da-da-da. Now, you may see this. It's all logical. It's all reasonable. It all makes sense, right? No arguments from you at this point. I know. Then what happens is, and look, if this was all you need as a wake-up call, then get one of my books. Keep the free stuff. Subscribe to the channel. That's great. Read articles. I've got over 1,000 videos. But then go deeper. Read one of my books. But I'll tell you right now, if he's going, I need space from you, you are getting into you're not at, and you're not past the critical phase. The next phase is heading towards divorce. You don't want to go there. Maybe, I'm not promising you, but maybe reading one of my books like Breaking the Cycle will wake you up. Maybe. Hopefully, because it's a very affordable way to heal your whole marriage when you read the book and you go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But if this is really just symptomatic of what's been going on for a long time, then get the course for women. Don't fret. It's affordable, but don't fret about the money. You want to save your marriage. It's too important. You don't want to let it go. And we don't want you to let it go. We have an Ask a Counselor page. You could talk to our counselors, not talk on the phone or anything, but you could write to them. They'll write back to you. They're all trained by me. And by the way, I'm training more counselors. So if you're a counselor, licensed counselor or clergy, or you have a real deep interest, then become a Marriage Foundation marriage counselor so you can help others. Because that's why we're here. Everyone's a volunteer pretty much. So look, We're here because we recognize the truth. Not everyone does. Not everyone's going to be open to these teachings. And if you're not, let's part as friends. But if you are, dig deeper, because we see marriage as the most amazing vehicle for producing happiness. We believe that God created marriage. It didn't just happen. And he created it with the purpose that you, as an individual, should learn how to love unconditionally and reap the benefits that come with it. And the benefits of marriage are beyond anything that any other venue can produce. I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. I welcome you to explore on our website, dig deep, challenge us, ask us. We are here for you. God bless you, and take care.